Hello and welcome back. We are waiting for, whatchamacallit? Marcus Aurelius, and then we'll start this bad boy up. My name is Kirk from Walrus Carp, your home of theme park clothing company, and you're asking, why on earth are we doing a Tiki Room radio from Disney World? Well, it's I had my birthday earlier, which was amazing, and now I am making up for lost time here in the parks. So we did a stream today on a Thursday, which is not normal for us. Still waiting on Marcus Aurelius.
No, it's not you. Piece of the sky.
In other news, Cray Cray, I just did a PR here for, oh, thank you, Christina, for the very merry on birthday. But very exciting. I hit for the first time ever, 395.2. So a brand new personal record for myself. Needless to say, I was very happy about it. Invite another host. I would love to do that. I would love to invite another host. If there only was another host to invite. Here. Marc.
Hello, brother. How is your day?
It's here.
It's like you said. It's that one. It's that one.
Are we getting
spot
Blondini?
That's
You know what it is? Is it Greg? Is it Greg who made you do this?
It is.
Are you now inspired by the fanatic?
Why should
Why don't you,
the...
while we're in Stinky Pete Corner, he shouldn't have all the fun. Why don't you promote brand new announcement? This is a great announcement, great time to celebrate your success, brother. I'm very, very proud of you. So you got to hear what's going on in Marc's life right now. This is big time. You get they grow up so fast.
So Greg, the Disney fanatic, and I launched and recorded a pilot episode. It's been greenlit by Chip and Company. We have a new show, a new podcast, which is called And Company. And that's Greg and myself. We are talking the top headlines of the week from Chip and Company. We are doing hot takes every single week and a random Rushmore every single week. And that's going to be every single Friday, brought to you by our friends over at Chip and Company. And then Greg and I, when Chip is away, Marc and Greg get to play. And we have this brand new podcast opportunity that's been presented to us. Hey, Christina, we're going to be collaborating with Chip and Company every single week. And I am joining their podcasting family over on their network. So it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, between DisLife, Rad Tea Party, and Company, we're living our best Disney lives, man. We're just having such a great time. Hey, AV, hey, Wishes, Jackie is here.
It's huge
podcast,
huge opportunity. I love it, man.
So Jackie just asked, is it a podcast or a YouTube stream? It is a podcast. So everywhere that you find your podcast, just type in Chip and Company in Spotify, over in iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, and you will find their podcast. They have 4 podcasts a week. There's Disney News and Review, Disney Parks and Review, Disney Entertainment and Review, and then And Company is Greg and myself getting our own show on Chip and Company's slate of programming. And then I felt compelled, man. I mean, my podcast partner and Greg was having all the follicular fun, so I needed to do the hair. Marc, love the hair. You went full Cali on us. I did. I went full Cali.
To come with that.
So
dude,
just hang tight.
I don't have news. Oh, and we lost.
Just hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang tight for a minute as we get the connection worked out. You're a little cactusy, my friend. Just a little cactusy today. Jackie, thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm right now. I can't move Stinky Pete corner, so this is gonna just take a hot second.
You are stuck in Stinky Pete corner right now.
Here.
Very cactus.
I am. Purgatory Pete.
I went full on cactus, Jackie. That's what happened.
Only very cactus.
Slay told me I'm giving Justin Timberlake circa 2000 vibes. It's gonna be May. Tonight we'll sign off with bye, bye, bye. That's how we'll sign off this evening. Pretzel Day, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Hang tight for a second, folks. He's in Stinky Pete corner. We're going to watch him play a round of Toy Story Mania. He's going to tell you all the tips and tricks, too, to get that high score. But without the awkward curl. Backstreet is back, Slay. Backstreet's back. All right.
I like that you're hosting this all by yourself.
Listen, man, I'll use this. How about this, man? How about this as an opportunity? We got to pull this out, and we got to go. Am I your fire, your one desire? Believe when I say that I want it that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 'Cause
Ooh, I like that arrangement.
That way. A little breathy at the end, man. Got a little breathy. There you go. There's your Backstreet Boys for the hair.
That was tremendous.
Thank you. My toddler ran over to watch the singing. Thank you,
should,
Christina.
as everyone should. I mean, fantastic. You are the songbird of our generation.
Some people have called me other things, but I'll gladly take that moniker. Gladly.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So how's your week been?
Good, man. Birthday week, so did a family trip.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Dude, spending Disney with your family is it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's just the best way.
Dude.
You know, there's no other, seeing it through their eyes, I mean, they're 4 and 5. It's tremendous.
Jackie, I want to make that happen. Jackie just said, I need to be the next singing Disney prince. Can we please make that happen? Can somebody please write a letter to Josh tomorrow? I would give up anything to join any kind of singing troupe over at Disney. Dream come true.
I think that can happen.
Wreck-It Ralph the musical
just have to
starring
manifest
Marc.
it. Just manifest it, dude.
Never been too fond of chocolate, G. I'm gonna wreck it.
This is the reason why it was so slow, which my fears were warranted. Track C is down. What's well, I don't even want to talk about it yet. Hit a personal record just moments ago. 395,000 points. 395,200 points.
Get it, dude. Get it.
Yeah, we're trying to break 400.
All right, so Slay, I can do Barbershop Quartet. Don't tempt me. I can do it.
I'm also hearing a King Candy request, which is always a thing.
Right. Ready? We're gonna do a little barbershop for Slay. Obviously, Slay, I'm missing 3 parts, but we're gonna do a little, ready? My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. And someday for my sake you may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose, my rose. The bloom from my wild Irish rose. You need all the parts for that, but that's the lead for that specific song. I used to sing in a barbershop quartet, not in Skokie, Illinois, but I did sing in a barbershop. So Dapper Dan's, if you need a fill-in, let's go. Let's go.
Did you know that this is where Das operates? That's why they have like a different car over here. This one's smaller, so you can actually put a wheelchair in if you need to.
Oh, thank you, Becca. You can learn a lot of things from the roses. Speaking of which, man, Alice in Wonderland would be your jam over at Disneyland.
I know, it's so good. And they just plussed it, I don't know. That's not true. They plussed it like 15 years ago. And it's so good in comparison to what it was.
It's amazing.
Oh, the score still stands, kids. Best of the hour, best of the day. $3.95 too, kids.
That's all you.
Just one.
I don't know how you do that alone. That's amazing.
Roast it for me.
Okay, thank you. You just, I don't know, you just study a lot of game footage, you play a lot, and you just get used to it.
Thank you for the microphone. We're just trying to entertain a little bit while Kirk waits in the queue, and then we're going to fire up Tiki Room Radio in a few minutes.
Yep. We're going to ride Toy Story Mania together as a group. Try to hit a 400,000 point score. Why not? We never are at the parks on a Tiki Room Radio. It's weird, it's different, sure. But we're weird and different, so why not? Just roll with us. Trust us, we know what we're doing. Sometimes. I don't know if I can keep the mic in here effectively. Maybe.
Dude, you could just, if you want, just mute for a minute.
No. It won't be a mute. It'll be you'll get audio, but I might have to, I'm going to take out the headphones because I probably can't listen while doing this to try to focus. Yeah, there's the Jackie, car right in front of us.
Do we have another Walt Disney World trip planned? Yes, we do. We are booked to come back in August. We are staying on our Disney Vacation Club points, and we're going to be staying at Kidani and doing Kidani with a Savannah view for a few days. So,
dude, you're gonna love it, man. It's so awesome at Kidani.
We've never done Kidani.
That pool is great.
I've done Jumbo. I've done the Jumbo House, but never Kidani before. So excited, man.
Well, Twin Bay, let's go. Or we don't say goodbye here. We say Kwaharini.
Kwaharini. Slay, I will have some static content, but I will also I'll be doing some live streams here and there on TikTok for that stuff.
All right, headphones are out. Game time,
we got
kids.
you.
No more playing around.
Riley, we're there from the 10th through the 19th. Riley.
I would highly suggest people who are who don't know or follow DisLife Marc. This is a great time to interact with DisLife Marc, as I will not be able to look at the chat. So pop over to his side of the stream. All you got to do is boop that little button. Just boop it. Or boop Yadaway. Whatever boop you have to boop, do it.
If you want to boop in chat while you watch as he beasts this Toy Story Mania, come to the Marc side of the Force. We have cookies.
The Marc side. Dude, that's a good shirt, man. The Marc side. Although you're a light side kind of dude, but I like the Marc side.
Believe it or not, man, I used to be a Jedi, and I've been feeling the Sith for quite a while now. Dude, I got a Darth Maul at Disneyland, and it should be getting here any day. I'm like patiently waiting for the lightsaber hilt. I'm here for the cookies. Welcome to the Marc side of the Force. But by the hair, you would think it's the light side with the frosted tips. All right, here we go. Are we pocketed? I've always been so curious of how he does these ride-throughs, and we get the view of the screen. Yeah, beignets. We're going to be doing beignets when we come down in August.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice camp.
Look at him. He's even using some energy over there on the practice. The Frosted Jedi. Did a professional frost your tips? Yes. I went to my hairdresser. I asked her to just lighten it up a little bit for the summer. She really lightened it up, but I like it. I'm happy with the decision. She knew what she was doing, and she hooked it up. Slay, you know what it is? Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what it is? I'm never afraid of trying new things. It's just hair. It'll grow back. It'll be fine. Dude, I would be embarrassed to play against Kirk. You could see him going to work in that lower quadrant. He's just housing the fox. He's getting everything in that lower quadrant, taking care of everything that's coming out of that lower left side. He's not even giving it a chance to move. Very nice form. I can't see what the score is coming out of the first. All right, second part. Again, if you're new to this, look at the strategy. He's going and clearing the top of the volcano. You got to get those lava flows. When you get those lava flows 3 times, it's going to erupt. It's going to send out balloons. Boom, look at that. Just sent them out. After you clear these balloons, you're going to take down the meteors. Meteors are in the top corners. You need to get those meteors to crash. When they crash down again, you're going to get a second eruption and even more points. And boom, look at this. He's a pro. He got the second cluster. He is demonstrating textbook Kirk right here.
Last game, we were at 98. I was at a little lower.
Crazy. All right. Contemplating getting blonde back in my hair. As a female, it's $350. Yeah, that's where I was lucky. This was like $40. This was $40.
I missed it twice.
All right, so plates, you got to hit those simultaneous plates that pop up. They didn't get them.
I never missed the 2K plate I did. So,
It looks like we missed those plates, so no tank this time around. There's the tank. He just activated it.
124,000 still somehow.
He's still doing well, though. So I used to be an actor. I shot a few pilots of television shows that never got picked up. I shot an anti-smoking commercial for Philip Morris of all the places. And then I was asked to be on the All That tour for Nickelodeon. So he is still killing it. Robot. You got to clear all the aliens off the middle, and then you get the robot. I have a feeling this wasn't going to be better than the last round.
I didn't get a second shot, so definitely slower. We'll be in the 340s, hopefully. We're going to have to rock it.
It's so weird, the audio. All right, let's see what he's doing. Getting all those, and then now he's going to start to clear. You got to activate everything, and then you got to clear. Clear, clear, clear. Fire it away. Is he going to get everything down? Let's see. You got it. He got it. And now you're just going for those targets. You're just shooting everything. Looking for those high values to pop up. Go for the 2s. Try to see where those 2s are popping up, clear them out, and then here you're just spamming. He's going left to right, spamming everything. He's clearing it all. Nice job. He's got to the 5s. Yeah, back-to-back is hard.
So crazy. I've got so quick at the end. It's bonkers how fast that ends up being.
Let's see how he did.
We had a rough play though. It'll be a solid 3. It just won't be anything crazy. 354.
Wow. It's a solid, dude, still a solid round.
Very solid. I had. Holy cow. Somebody just hit a 552.
Still very solid.
Somebody just hit a 552. Clearly someone who works here. That's disgusting.
Whew.
354.
Christina, I wish I lived closer to give you guys live. No one wants to watch me in my town going live. I live in the Poconos and it's beautiful and picturesque, but nobody wants to watch live from where I live.
Yo, I say let's start Tiki Room. Let's go.
Right now?
Yeah. Just go, dude.
All right, here we go. Aloha, everybody, and welcome to the Tiki Room Radio. My name is Marc Valentine, and I'm the host of Tiki Room Radio, joined on Toy Story Mania by the one and only Kirk, Walrus Carp. Kirk, how was your run on Toy Story Mania?
It was good. 350s, but I just hit a 395 earlier, so I can do better. But I did unlock the aliens, which has been really a struggle bus for me. So very, very stoked on it. Did good. Did good overall. I hit that 350 like it was nothing, which means the 420s are coming too. So let's giddy up and get after it.
For those of you who are hanging out with us live on TikTok, remember you can catch Tiki Room Radio live at 8:30 p.m. every single Thursday. Kirk is live in Park right now in Hollywood Studios. But if you want to become part of the conversation, you can hang out with us over on TikTok at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time or join us at Discord. Kirk, tell them where they can find the Discord to become part of the conversation every single week on Tiki Room Radio.
Honestly, it couldn't be easier to join the conversation. Have fun, learn as you do. walruscarp.com/links. It's the second button right there. Easy breezy. Or if you're too lazy to do that, do walruscarp.com. We have the link right at the top. It says join Discord. How easy.
walruscarp.com, join link at the top. We lost a little bit of audio there, so if you lost that, walruscarp.com, link is right at the top. Join Discord, and then you can become a part of that conversation. Our TikTok audience votes. If you're new to Tiki Room Radio, let me tell you how it works. We have 5 topics we debate. Kirk gets 1 minute to debate his side of the topic. I get 1 minute for a rebuttal, and then we have 30 seconds with each to offer counterpoints. We decide who goes first based on the flip of a Spira. I'm looking for my Spira, and I can't find it right now. If I lost my ceremonial Spira, I'm going to be very upset. But
Here are my Spira fingers.
Kind of like my frosted tips. So, all right. I'm going to be pulling topics right from Discord tonight. We're going to flip the Spira. I'm going to call it in the air. Kirk has, I think, won twice in a row. I'm going to go Spires up, and it's tails. So, Kirk, you get to go first anyway tonight.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
As always, no prep.
All right, let me see if I can get. I forgot my phone, so let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get a timer. Hold on, let me.
I can do. Hang on, I can do timer. I now have a timer.
You got one?
Yeah, I'm good.
I was gonna get an app on the computer.
No, well, I mean, you can if you want, but I do
All right,
have a
you ready?
timer. Yeah, give me 1 second. 1 minute on the clock. What's our topic?
All right. So I gotta scan. Let's do. This is from Mystic Phoenix 42. The
a
topic
goodie.
suggestion was old entertainment versus new entertainment. So we're gonna go with Old entertainment versus new entertainment. Enchantment versus Happily Ever After. Harmonious versus Illuminations. In a package. So old
Oh, you gotta.
versus new.
Wait,
gotta-
time out. Who do I have to pick for? Like, what are my choices? Like, there's 4 choices there.
No, either old or new. So you got it. If it's old, you
Oh,
got it.
okay. So I gotta either pick. Got it. Okay.
So it's kind of cool because, I don't know, like, here's my opinion. Happily Ever After maybe trumps Enchantment a little bit, but Harmonious trumps Illumination. So if you take old, you're, neither one. It's not like it's a runaway for both.
No. I think you can make arguments for both. For both. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. When you're ready, in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick olds, and it's really for one specific reason, and that's because of Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After is the greatest fireworks show we've ever had at a Disney parks. It's, first of all, iconic storytelling, epic music, and the narration and the original song are hands down the best narration of any fireworks show we've ever had. I don't know what's more iconic than that fireworks show. Like, I don't even want to talk about Illuminations, although epically amazing. It's the first time ever utilizing that. Like, you ask anybody, what's the best fireworks show? They're going to say Happily Ever After. So much so that for cast members, they're replaying it during iridescent evenings for cast members only. It's a fan favorite.
All right. Not bad, man. Not bad. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Happily Ever After is a really great show, but Enchantment has been growing on me. It may not be as good as Happily Ever After, but it's now pulled into with what I would call striking distance. But there is so much disparity between what you get in Harmonious and Illuminations that show is miles and miles and miles above what its predecessor was. Harmonious might be the best nighttime spectacular in every park, including Happily Ever After. The way that they incorporate the international music, the way it hits you in the feels, the water tacos are beautiful. The Stargate is worth the price of it destroying the sightlines during the day because it's so beautiful at night. It absolutely makes that nighttime spectacular something to behold. And I'm going to go on record and say this is a hot take. Harmonious might be the best nighttime spectacular of any park in the U.S. That's right. It might be better than World of Color and anything they're even doing on the West Coast. Harmonious sets the new stuff apart.
Okay.
Tatiana, I was supposed to be on timer duty, but all right, 30 seconds.
30 seconds on the clock. Dude,
And
the problem I have with Harmonious, if you are not looking at it from Japan or the World Showcase, or the World, what do they call that? The port of entry? You cannot see the projections. Therefore, basically making it a pointless show because it's so important to be able to see the lasers, the projections. That's what makes that show. And there is still nothing better than go out and find your Happily Ever After. We love that show.
all right.
I'm gonna go over to this
Listen,
refresher.
remember, it's okay. 3, 2, 1. It's a package deal. Happily Ever After is really good. I'm giving you that. I am giving you that. I loved Happily Ever After. Enchantment has closed the gap tremendously in the last few weeks. It's grown on people. People have grown to really appreciate Enchantment for what it offers. What I'm saying is, Illuminations is kind of a forgetting, like you forget it. Harmonious makes you forget that show completely and utterly. People don't even remember Illuminations anymore at this point because Harmonious is so good. All right, we're going to vote.
So we're going to go for Happily Ever After with a smile and the new school for the sad. So old school versus new school. Old school is going to be the smile and new school is going to be the sad.
And if you're voting for, again, Happily Ever After and Illuminations, it's a smile. Sad is for Enchantment and Harmonious, that amazing show. So
There's the Thai
So
echelon.
what else do we have planned tonight? Beignets is tonight, I'm guessing?
I'm still debating on that. It just depends on timing for beignets. But
Okay.
I think I can imagine I can get in and out of there before 10. So as a result, I think I'll still do it tonight because I didn't do it yesterday, and I am missing them.
And now you're doing a half day tomorrow in Park?
Yeah, we'll do a little bit in parks. Actually, it'll probably be just ride Cosmic Rewind and then go over to Disney Springs and monkey around there before the show.
Okay.
I'm seeing Newfound Glory at House of Blues.
Ooh, House of Blues, nice. It's 3 to 5. New School takes it over on this side.
On this side, it is 18 Smiles, which was old school, to 6 Crying Eyes.
So that makes it 21 to 11. You get the first round, my friend.
I mean, that's happily ever after. I didn't get the first round. It's happily ever after. I didn't do anything. She's just a gorgeous girl, you know? I just showed up and said hello.
All right. The next, I like that one. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just scanning. You can fill while I scan Discord. I'm literally scanning previous topics. I want to make sure that we fully use stuff that we've been given in the past.
Well, we're chilling outside the Thai echelon, which is fun. So a little Batui in action. Good place to take a picture too. You have these little spots over here where you can get some external lighting. A lot of times when you take flash, it looks really awkward. So you could actually back away from this a little bit. This is like a little photo 101, and you can get a nice little picture.
Okay, we're gonna. This one is courtesy of
Fireworks.
She Gothic. This is courtesy of Jules.
Jules.
Since we're in Hollywood Studios, how would you retheme Pizza Rizzo's but keep it Muppets? Retheme Pizza Rizzo's but keep it Muppets is her decree.
All right, I'm ready. Wait,
All right.
no, you're ready. You're ready. You have to go first.
Oh,
It's yours.
I'm up first? Okay.
No, I do have one, but yeah. You'll probably beat me to the punch on this one because I feel like it's fairly obvious, but all right, when you're ready, you let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Swedish chef. The Swedish chef deserves his own restaurant. The Swedish chef deserves a quick service restaurant. Imagine how amazing an experience would be with the Swedish chef and all of the Muppets shenanigans going on. And I have a terrible Swedish chef, but that should not detract from the fact that he deserves his own quick service. It's right there. It's in his role. It's in his wheelhouse. But if Sam Eagle can have the barbecue, why can't the Swedish chef have his own restaurant? We need Swedish meatballs. We need all kinds of ethnic food offerings that are in that spot. It would be a great quick service location. The pizza is never good at Pizza Rizzo's. I don't care what Barstool says. So let's throw away the Italian cuisine. Let's adopt Swedish cuisine, Norwegian cuisine. Let's get Nordic and let's hang out with the Swedish chef.
Okay, well that was the one I was going to go with, but I came up with another one. I like that one though. That's an obvious but a great choice.
All right. What was the announcement?
It was basically saying that a droid had to report to a specific location. Thai echelon looks like it's getting ready to take off. All right, here we go.
Let's
3,
get Nordic.
2, 1. Hear me out. Fozzie Bear's stand-up sandwich shop. Fozzie Bear, picture this. Waka Waka Waka. We use the upstairs as a stage area to put almost like a Chuck E. Cheese style stand-up audio animatronic show with Fozzie Bear. What do they serve? Something quick, something easy, sandwiches. Fozzie Bear, I feel like a Brooklyn or a New York Jewish deli style sandwich is right up his alley. He's kind of a Rodney Dangerfield-like character, and he never gets enough love. So I imagine you could make some really, really funny jokes with the sandwich names and the ingredients that are within them. So I just think an underrated character that could easily have a little tie-in, and get more dad jokes, which is what we love the Muppets for. There are people with lightsabers that are crushing it. I got to get out of their way so they can take pictures.
All right, I got my 30-second rebuttal in 3, 2. Man, I feel like you missed a really good opportunity with Fozzie Bear's. We need to get fried green tomatoes in Fozzie Bear's restaurant. If I wasn't on board for the Swedish Chef, I would be on for Fozzie Bear's fried green tomatoes stand. You have to work in tomatoes in some form or fashion with him. But I mean, sandwiches are not exciting. Norwegian cuisine, something that would be different, I think would again be very exciting. It's very underrepresented in the parks. The Swedish Chef to me is funnier than Fozzie. I would throw a tomato at Fozzie. Nothing funny about it.
Well, maybe we serve at Fozzie's restaurant a bacon, laughter, and tomato sandwich, which is a fried green tomato sandwich, playing on that fact of tomatoes. But I could imagine putting a bunch of jokes up against the wall. Every single character from the Muppets can have their own special sandwich, and particularly an audio animatronic show that's upstairs that people can watch and enjoy if they want, or just grab a sandwich and jam.
Dude, I like it. All right, again, we're going to take this to a poll and start a new poll. If you want the Swedish Chef to take over, Pizza Rizzo, smiles. If you want Fozzie Bear to take over, sad face. Again, Swedish Chef is a smile. Sad face is for the one and only Fozzie Bear. Christina is throwing tomatoes at you.
Waka waka.
Yo, on a separate note,
Well, I deserve them.
Sunny Eclipse is beloved, right? Why don't they incorporate more audio animatronics in restaurants like they do for Sunny Eclipse? I just don't
In a quick
understand
service.
that.
In a quick
Yeah.
service. It's a fun show. It needs to be a 20-minute loop. It's entertaining. It's got humor. It could be all those things. I mean, you could do I still think Dr. Teeth or Powerline could take over Aerosmith all day, and I would be all about that.
Yeah.
You're going to landslide this one. It's 24-6 right now. Swedish Chef naturally fits. And you got to go first. That's the right move.
It's not even, again, it's not even my argument. It's 9-3 on this side. Swedish Chef is in a landslide. Swedish Chef
that's the landslide.
He's hysterical, man. I mean, Fozzie
Yeah.
Bear thinks he's funny. Swedish Chef, without even trying to be,
Is funny.
Is funny and hysterical.
Only
All right,
only character with two hands, right? Two human hands in the Muppets.
Yeah.
They
No.
do it a lot in like Sesame Street and stuff, which are a Jim Henson byproduct as well for puppetry. But all right, what do we got?
This next topic comes to us courtesy from our good friend, the DisWolf. Love what he's doing over on TikTok and the voices that he's been giving us. He has asked us to say, what kind of theme should the next Disney resort be? And you're first on this one, the theming that the next Disney resort should be.
All right, give me 5 seconds.
All right, man, no worries. Take 5 seconds. I'm trying to formulate my own thoughts as well and think about what we should
All
get.
right.
All right.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to ignore rules here and go with what I think, honestly, legitimately deserves some sort of IP. And I know it'll be challenging, but I think it should happen first. I'm going to leave Disney World for a second and go to Disneyland. I think we need to have some sort.
Oh, no. We cut the audio. We're going to give him all this time back. We're going to give him this time back. We lost the audio feed.
Learn actually in a campus environment, take classes.
Okay,
What?
time out. You got to start all over. You got to hit reset. We lost
Why?
your whole audio feed.
No. Oh, no. No. All right, hang on.
Well, we left off with, I'm going to take a page out of Disneyland's playbook, and then we lost you.
All right, hang on. Let me get to a different area.
This is what happens, folks, when you podcast and you broadcast live. These are the things that happen, and it's all good. He's giving us great views tonight, and if you want to see this, go to youtube.com/Walrus Carp, and you will be able to see the stream as well, because he posts Tiki Room Radio on YouTube as well as here on our RSS feed. All right, man.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yep.
All right. I'm going to do something that I think has been lacking in terms of intellectual property, and that is going to be a Marvel-style hotel. Something with all of the characters that everyone knows and loves. I don't know and love them. I don't. But I also know that there is a cult group of people who, much like I love Star Wars, are freaks for Marvel. I think that's amazing. Avengers Campus is just the start. Whether it's a Halcyon experience or whether it's just an extremely well-themed, futuristic-style hotel with elements of Iron Man and Captain America and Black Panther, I think it would be really, really cool to give the due diligence to Marvel. And I think people will genuinely appreciate and enjoy another experience where they could get a different food experience, have some sort of like experiential show / table service dining, and if possible, if it could be like the Halcyon, I think that would be enjoyable too. But I kind of feel like it should be cheaper so more people can enjoy it, especially young kids. Personal preference, but sorry I went long, but I did want to get that value prop in there.
All right. I like it, man.
All right.
3, 2, 1. I want a Toy Story hotel. I love Toy Story Land. Kirk's over there in Hollywood Studios, and I want a Toy Story Land hotel. I want to be shrunken down to the size of a toy. I want it to be themed just like Toy Story, and I want to live my Toy Story fantasies. I want oversized set pieces. I want tinker toys in rooms and building blocks in rooms. I want the rooms to be hyper stylized and built of toys. I want everything from the Toy Story universe to live in one place. Give me all 4 Toy Story movies in a hotel. Give me a super themed quick service. Think of Art of Animation, but think of it on steroids. That's right. I want it even turned up from what Art of Animation's giving me. I want every single piece of that hotel to live and breathe Toy Story. Give it to me, inject it right into my veins. I yield the rest of my time.
Okay.
Blue walls and white clouds on walls, Christina. All right, 30 seconds for you, man, on a rebut.
All right. I'm going to cut it a little shorter because I went a little long. So here's my feel. If you want to stay at Toy Story, you can go to Tokyo. They already have a Toy Story hotel. Or you can go to the All-Star movies and go stay in the Toy Story section. I already feel like I've been shrunken down. I get to see a giant Buzz and Woody. So I don't know. It already exists. So to me, it's not unique enough. We already have restaurants. We're getting a table service sit-down barbecue joint, and we already have Woody's Lunchbox. I just don't think it's needed.
All right.
Full 30 seconds for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to point this out to Kirk, but if we're going to experience a Marvel experience in a hotel, it's going to have to be in Disneyland, because Walt Disney has a pretty ironclad contract that there's not allowed to be anything Marvel related as it pertains to the Avengers and some of the MCU here on the East Coast. And while it's a brilliant idea, and I support it wholeheartedly, I'm going to have to fly out to California in order to get it, unless we're going to have to find some way to back out of that contract and get more Marvel here on the East Coast. It breaks my heart to say Kirk should win, but contractually, he can't.
I didn't say it had to be world, bro.
It's true. It's very true.
All
Technicalities. Right. Christina said technicalities. All right. Smile for the Marvel. Smile for Marvel. Sad face for Toy Story. Smile for Marvel. Sad face for Toy Story. I love it, man.
Yeah.
It is a good idea. They have a Marvel hotel here in the Northeast, but it's not hyper stylized. I don't know what it is exactly, but
yeah, I think that the struggle with anything is, okay, well, what do you get with a resort? To me, you don't just get themed rooms. You get a themed lobby that should include a lounge. It should include a quick service. It should include a table service, and if possible, some sort of entertainment or entertainment dining combined. We are so lacking in Marvel across all. I think if it's possible, I know with World, let's say it's just Cosmic or Guardians.
Yeah.
There should be Guardians present in all 4 parks. All 4 parks should have Guardians. Just like I feel like all 4 parks should have Star Wars. 28-11 Marvel. And the only reason why what was it?
5 to 6. You've got it.
Yeah, I think the big thing that has turned an eye is how passionate Marvel fans are for Marvel. There's not that many passionate fans for Toy Story anymore. Most people think that Toy Story 4 shouldn't have even been made, which I think personally, on a complete aside, I actually really enjoyed Toy Story 4. I liked the new characters. I liked the decision making. I liked the character arcs. Could it have ended at 3 and felt complete and really whole? 100%. But did they need to make another one? No. Is it fine? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But
You didn't need a 4. 3 was the perfect ending to it. It was the perfect ending. And here's the thing, man. We're going off the beaten path. But the thing I hate about 4 is it kind of vilifies Bonnie. She's not really the kid. Like you wanted the gang to wind up with the perfect kid. Like the way they left it was just written perfectly. That Andy felt comfortable enough to pass the toys off. Dude, I don't want the rest, forget about Woody. I don't want the rest of the toys to hang out with Bonnie because I feel like she's going to give them the Woody treatment and stop playing with various crew throughout, the story and, make forks and knives and crazy other toys and forget the toys that she was gifted as if not as important.
That's what I like about it. 4 is real. Kids don't care. You could get them a $400 toy and they'll play in the box. Do you know what I mean? Like, kids are kids. That's why Forky is such a unique character.
I hear you.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. Topic number 4. I think I'm up again. Jackie gave this one to us. Best holiday at parks. Best holiday at parks. I think I'm up first.
Okay, best holiday at parks. You're up first.
Yep.
I like that. I feel like this is even. There's 2 really strong ones. So give me 1 second. Let me pull up the timer here for you.
Well, I'm gonna take the one that I don't think is the clear winner, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to argue something, and I'm gonna try what I think is a little bit of an uphill battle.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Look, I think the best holiday is Halloween. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. We don't have the Boo Bash anymore. Mickey Not So Scary is back. Dressing up in costumes is one of the coolest things that you can do at park. And let's face it, for adults, and you don't have to Disney bound anymore. You can embrace a full-on costume and go and stay after hours and enjoy Not So Scary Halloween. I don't know what it is about autumn. I love the decorations. I love to see those Mickey pumpkins lighting up Main Street. We have a stage show that is just absolutely incredible in, the Sanderson sisters. That parade is so incredible, and it's a bop. What's the music of the Christmas parade? Christmas carols? Oh well, we get those all the time. There's nothing special about it. That Halloween parade is a bop, and it has Wreck-It Ralph. It has my girl Vanellope. It has all the characters in the spookiest costumes and special characters as well. I love Halloween, man.
A side note, this is a side note. It was really nice during COVID that adults could wear costumes to parks anytime, which was not a normal thing. You could only do it during a after hours party, like a Boo Bash or before that Mickey's Not So Scary. It was really nice being able to dress up with the girls and not have to pay a ticket that they couldn't use because they're not going to stay up that late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. And I would have picked Halloween too. Just personal preference.
Okay.
But I have a good argument for Christmas.
All right.
So you mentioned the parade not being wonderful. One of the greatest parts of that parade is when Goofy's cookie factory comes by and you smell that gingerbread. And the Christmas carols. Who doesn't love Christmas carols? And one thing that they stopped doing for Halloween is overlays. We get the coolest 2 overlays right now with Jingle Cruise for the Jungle Cruise. The skippers dress up in Santa hats, all new story arcs and dad jokes, all themed towards the holiday. And then, of course, Living with the Land with all of those Christmas lights. Plus, you get some of the best Beacons of Magic shows, like the Tower of Terror's Beacons of Magic show is one of the greatest of all time. And not gonna lie, I didn't go see it because I didn't think the price point was good, but I watched the fireworks show from the Contemporary, and when Frozen, they sang and we're together.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
All right, he's out of time anyway. He's frozen, but he's out of...
It's so beautiful from that little short.
Speaking of frozen, you froze in the middle of it, but you ran out of time, so it's all good. All right, here's my 30 seconds. To take a page out of your book, I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1. To take a page out of your book from the last debate with the Marvel Hotel, you didn't say world. Oh yeah, over in Disneyland, they get overlays. One of the best overlays of the Haunted Mansion, where you have A Nightmare Before Christmas takes over the Haunted Mansion. An amazing overlay in their Tower of Terror, their Mission Breakout, called Monsters After Dark. I've now brought it up like three times. They completely change all of the Tower of Terror over there to have a completely different show. Halloween is so much fun at 2 parks, not just 1.
All right, hate to break it to you, homeboy, but it's called Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's not called Haunted Mansion Halloween. And guess who shows up almost the entire time? Christmas characters. It's snowing in the Haunted Mansion, bro. It ain't leaving autumn, okay? So you argued for an overlay that is arguably more Christmas. Especially, they do a carol in the stretching room. And then all the Haunted Mansion characters have presents in the attic with Oogie Boogie. You're arguing for the wrong holiday. You really were. Just saying.
Well, I mean, but that's that intellectual property, like altogether. Really quick poll: is it a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? In your opinion,
I think it's a Christmas movie.
Wow. See, now
Yeah.
I put it firmly in Halloween, but good stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
here we
it's
go.
acceptable in both.
Let's vote. Smiles for Halloween being the best season at Disney, the best holiday to visit. Cry if it's Christmas. Smiles for Halloween, crying for Christmas. I usually cry if I don't go to at least one of these. And I will be going to Not So Scary Halloween on the second night. So
You know what I didn't mention? I'll have to wait. I didn't mention one big thing that happens that doesn't happen during Halloween. So whichever way this goes, I still have to say one other thing that I think everyone enjoys. Doesn't matter where you lie on the fence of this. It's a little nicety. Yeah, I don't know if they do it in California, to be honest. What I'm thinking of. Huh.
is this the snoping?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, Snope, dude. Let it Snope, let it Snope, let it Snope.
All right, but here's the thing from my perspective. All right, it's 7-3 over here.
10.
Wait, yeah, Christmas wins.
Yeah, because Smile was Halloween, right?
Yeah.
10 and 25 for Christmas.
Dude, congratulations. You have won the day. We're not even going to round 5 today.
I'm stressed. This is I think one of the few times that we haven't had to go through a round 5. We almost always do.
We always have gone to a round 5, so congratulations, man. You trucked me today. Nice job.
You know what, dude? I picked a couple of fan favorites. Here's the rogue one. Curveball, Marvel. That was a Marvel slider right down the pipe,
Yeah.
and everyone swung away on it.
Which again, I take umbrage with because you can't have it at Disney World, but it's okay. It's all good, man.
I don't know, man. Listen, there's a lot of things that we never thought we would have, like Lucasfilms or Pixar.
Yeah. So if Disney can continue to grow Marvel and not have to put any maintenance or money into it, and have Universal kind of like because people think that Marvel's still very much like a part of Disney, they won't take it over. But if they are resolved to making their own Avengers campus or taking a part of a park and making a Marvel land, they're just going to do it, man. They'll buy out Universal. They will just buy them out.
They'll just buy it.
Hey, before we go,
yeah.
As a Northeasterner, isn't the Snope very unnatural though? Like, it's cool, but it's 90 degrees and it's snowing. Like,
no,
there
it's
isn't
magic.
that disconnect? Okay.
No, there isn't. Here's the thing. We're sitting in an auditorium and it's snoping during the Frozen sing-along, and I've never seen adults more happy in my entire life.
Yeah, but there's some good
Everyone's
AC.
happy.
There's some good AC
Yeah, but it
in there.
Dude, we've done So crazy enough, dude, think about this.
Okay.
We've been doing Rad Tea Party since October, which means that we've gone through Halloween and Christmas together, right?
Yes.
Doing Rad Tea Parties. And I remember sitting out here, right out on here, let me flip around, little nostalgia time. Sitting out here on Sunset Boulevard, looking at the Tower of Terror's Beacon of Magic show with you. And it was like one of our first like bigger episodes with projections and everything. And I don't know, man, it just makes me really happy.
That dude just fired up a lightsaber like right on stream.
Dude, well, you know,
He just
if
went
you're
full on.
gonna if you're gonna have a lightsaber, you got to fire it up, dude.
All right.
Like, what are you gonna do? Just walk around with it off? What are you,
don't
crazy?
wanna-
Nighttime's the time to shine.
I don't want to jinx this. If there's anyone who will understand and get a little emotional and a little tear with me, it's going to be you. So last night I was not on the Rad Tea Party because Linda was out of town on business, and it was just Bella and I didn't want to do any streams. It was just like I was like,
Hey,
hey,
you want to be daddy-daughter time?
It's you and me all night. What do you want to do? Kirk, she says, Dad, I want to watch the Star Wars animated show. We fired up Rebels together and we watched 6 episodes of Rebels. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, don't jinx it, Mark. Don't jinx it. Just let it go. And we're going to keep on watching it. She was into it. She was into it.
Awesome, man. It's awesome.
She's not,
like the
she has
characters-
not been into Star Wars. She won't watch Star Wars. I don't know why. But she just, out of nowhere, not me recommending. I'm like, what do you want to watch, kiddo? Anything you want to watch. It's your night tonight. She's like, I want to watch Rebels.
It's pretty cool, man. It's really cool.
Hey,
I poison my kids. I've been like feeding them Star Wars like pate to a goose, you know? No. What do they do? Gavage? What's that horrible thing to make fatty livers? That's what I've been doing basically to my kids. So much so that I dressed up like the First Order and they dressed up like Rey, and we all had lightsabers in a photo shoot at Batu, and it was amazing. And they asked me, what movies can we watch when we get home? Like, let's go. And Mel, this is Mel the whole time. They look so cute, and I'm like, yeah, wow, they look so cute. I wonder what outfits, and I mean, we could just keep on going, right?
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Kirk on his victory, winning 3-1 tonight. Nice job. Thank you to our fans over in Discord who provided us with the debate topics. Guys, we need more debate topics. Go over to the Tiki Room thread over in Discord. Give us some more ideas for future shows. We'll be here next week talking Disney Live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join the conversation. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say, farewell and aloha to you.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. And cut.
Sweet.
Welcome to the after hours.
Welcome to the Fuel Rod Swap Exchange Party. Oh my gosh, dude, they're already sold out. They got nothing. I got nothing for you.
Hey, Just.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so cool. I also feel like there's so many more strong female roles in Star Wars that young girls can get attributed to. Rey was a big part of that. Ahsoka's a big part of that. I think Reva now too is a big part of that. Like that they can, if they want to go dark side, they can now. Yep. You know, or Captain Phasma. Like there's so many characters that they can pick and choose. I don't know. It's awesome.
Have you seen? So there's a rumor. We talked about it tonight on Disney Entertainment in a review. There's a rumor that Ewan McGregor is quite obviously interested in more Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan is the largest Disney Plus property in the history of the streaming service. It was originally intended to be a limited series, but there is some rumblings that there is going to be more Obi-Wan Kenobi. It may not be a second season of this show, but there are rumblings that we're going to be getting more Obi-Wan Kenobi or maybe some more Reva, that we are going to get more of this, and that they have supposedly re-edited the final episode of this series to keep certain characters around.
So originally it was supposed to be a full feature film for 2 hours, and Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau basically were like, hey, this is so close to The Mandalorian, we should really kind of switch this up a little bit, and we can do still this like young child, adult mentor, protector thing, which has been told many times, but it gives you a richness too of like Leia and Obi-Wan's connection, which is awesome. I'm all for it. Now, when you said statistically, it outperformed Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's getting the best ratings of any streaming show on the history of the platform itself.
Well, okay, ready? Let's just start there.
Well, it's Deborah Chow Deborah Chow knocked it out of the park as a director. She's killing it. Have you seen episode 4 yet? Because I don't want to say anything.
5 minutes left. I'm going to watch it tonight, but you're not going to hurt my feelings if you say something.
Well, just the 4th episode of a lot of these shows, whether it's Marvel or Star Wars, has inherently been bad. That
Yeah.
they save up a lot of the gusto for the penultimate and the finales. So the 4th episode, I think, the 4th episode.
The temple is so awesome.
Yeah, the 4th episodes have historically been not great on a lot of these 6-episode or 8-episode arcs of Disney Plus. This was the exception to the rule. It was a really well-paced episode. The action that was there was good. The infiltration of the Inquisitor's temple was really well done. We got to see more Darth Vader. Seeing Obi-Wan,
it's amazing.
Seeing
It's
Obi-Wan
so well done.
flexing a little bit again was nice compared to the 3rd episode, where he had suppressed his Force usage for so long that he was like...
Yeah, he lost it. He lost his mojo.
It. So seeing him like flex that a little bit in this episode was really rewarding. 4th episode I loved, and a lot of people were like, "Yo, that 3rd episode was bonkers." I liked
It
the
was.
4th episode.
The third episode was bonkers, man. You just mentioned the Vader dragging him across the flames.
Yeah.
Is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like so obscene. It's honestly, you know what's so great about this series to me? We're getting to see Obi. Well, we've seen Obi in his prime, right?
Yeah.
But we're getting to see Vader in a time period where they have the technology to make him super powerful and interesting, and just the cinematography of it is way different than A New Hope. Like just that whole, you're getting 3 episodes that are just dated by time, and they're just not as impressive. It's almost like look at Rogue One. The end of Rogue One with Vader is one of the coolest Vader scenes, if not the coolest Vader scenes, and maybe
It's the
even
best,
one of the
yeah.
coolest scenes in all of Star Wars. Similarly, in Mandalorian, very last episode with Luke going against all those droids is also one of the most epic, amazing scenes, because you're getting to see the strongest Force user in the entire universe, or getting to see one of the darkest of all of the dark side users, like in their primal best, because the tech is up there where it wasn't before. It's such a shame you didn't see the Obi and Vader fight scene that you should have in A New Hope. They're both older. It's very different. I get it. But
Yep.
still, I think that just the tech was a limitation, and it was the first. They had no idea what they were doing. They had no idea where these characters would be, what they could be. And anybody who says Disney should have never bought Star Wars or Star Wars is different, yeah, it's different. And guess what? It's amazing. This is the greatest time to be a Star Wars fan ever. This is the most amount of actual physical content that we've ever gotten, with more storylines, more arcs, more characters, more showpieces, more toys, more experience, live and new, Halcyon, Batu.
Oh, no.
It's the best. Would I lose you?
I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah.
So, shameless plug. I think I had a lag spike for a second.
Okay.
Shameless plug on Sunday nights at 8:00. We talk Star Wars on Babu's Frickin' Podcast on a YouTube channel called Nerd Life Network. Nerd Life Net, youtube.com, Nerd Life Net. Myself, my good college buddy, and my best man at my wedding, Mike Ruby, and then Brian Lee. The 3 of us talk Star Wars. That if you want Easter eggs, or if you want to just talk about the episode, if you need to talk to somebody and get it out, come and join us on Sundays. But dude, you haven't gotten to the heartstrings moment of episode 4 yet.
I can't wait.
There's going to be something that happens, but that you're a dad. There's going to be something that happens that I cannot wait to talk to you about with
Well, I mean,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
clearly Obi is a surrogate father for Leia because of what Vader should be as a dad. Obi, being that he made Vader who he is, has a responsibility. It's awesome. It's so good. And
so
Leia,
good.
it's just, you know what's so sad too? Leia watches Ben, as she knows him, die. She doesn't even know him. Do you know what I mean? She like watches this dude get clipped. If she knew, like thinking about all these memories that she physically has with the guy, it's so crazy that she doesn't even know it's him that dies.
All right, so here's the other thing though. Okay, now I'm nitpicking. I'm really nitpicking. Luke has such a visceral response to seeing old Ben, getting cut down
Yeah.
by Vader. Like how? I mean, and again, here's the problem when you go back and you rewrite the story. She obviously was not meant to. She wasn't meant to have that interaction. But
Yeah, she was meant to not know him. Yeah.
Yeah, here's a person though that was so instrumental in her life that now we're learning. We never had that backstory to realize, like, why did she reach out to Obi-Wan Kenobi? Of all people in the universe, you're my only hope, is because she knew she could trust him. But then there's no emotional reaction. It's like her consoling Luke in that moment. She would have had that same visceral reaction. Like, Luke just met the dude like a day ago in Mos Eisley and is like, Ben, she met him as a 10-year-old. He saved her life, and she's just like, here, Luke, let me pat you on the back. Like, a guy who really saved my life just got chopped into a Force ghost. Nothing. And again, I realize we're not supposed to. When they made that, there was no backstory. But now it just kind of undermines a moment like that you're like, why wouldn't she have had that response? Right?
She was too busy getting KISSING with her brother.
You obviously don't know anything about women.
Which also was not, they were not meant to be siblings originally. So that's a
They
whole
were
other
not.
thing. So
Halo 5 says
and
they'll
Han Solo
retcon
was
it
supposed
somehow.
to Han Solo was supposed to be a bad guy too, or a more of a bad guy. But when people really, and particularly the toys, started outselling, they decided to soften him up because a lot of kids really enjoyed the character.
He's a scoundrel. He really is a scoundrel.
He is. He really is.
So where are we
love
going?
you.
Where are we going now?
I know.
I'm going to leave you, but the show is not over. What's up now?
No, dude, the show's done. I've thought about it. I'm really forcing beignets tonight. It's not. It doesn't feel right. It's not a Wednesday. It doesn't feel. I don't feel it in my heart. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going
home. To
Yeah,
the
we're
place
gonna.
where
Tomorrow's gonna
I
be
belong. Hold on, let me
oh.
play you out. You can
Oh,
do your thing, and I'll just be soft. I'm going home.
I really
to
miss
the
my
place
kids.
where
I just.
belong,
They're.
where your love is
We're probably gonna go to the
always
beach
been
tomorrow. Have a great
for
time,
me.
and then I'll be back half day tomorrow. Probably sometime around like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Newfound Glory. Have a great time. Cosmic Rewinds. I'll see you. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home. I want to see the kids. Not tonight, but tomorrow morning early.
So I'm going home. How was it? How were the levels? How were the levels?
Dude, you're amazing. You're always amazing. Best singer on TikTok I know.
So you're not listening to enough people sing on TikTok then, man, because
I am not on that side of TikTok.
small potatoes.
You should see my side of TikTok. It's like nothing but Star Wars people going, oh, can you do something about Dathomir? Oh, yeah, okay. And it's like 40 seconds of like learning about obscure random nonsense, and that's like the majority. Or people that I know who make content who were friendly on here and what they're up to.
Okay, so I'm mad at you. I'm really mad at you. Why didn't you hang out with Ahsoka Tano last night and go to her universe launch premiere, whatever it was, and bowl with Ahsoka?
I was at Busch Gardens, and I'm not a part of her universe. So like someone I know, I'm not like real cool or anything, but like know him well enough. Cole is a ambassador for her universe. So he got an opportunity to go and bowl with her. So like he's a part of her company in a way as a brand ambassador. So I didn't know that was even a thing. But there's so many, I have so many friends who are like getting to a level that everyone is escalating in terms of like brand deals or sponsorships or new gigs or new opportunities. To me, this is such a wild time when I get to watch people that I know and enjoy being successful in whatever they're doing, which is what they love. And it's bonkers to me, the access, because we're all just random people where like before you would have needed a PR firm and like these highlight reels and all these things to have access. Dude, this morning, hang on. Dan Pavemeier comes into our stream. Creator of Phineas and Ferb. Just hanging out.
Is that a car alarm? Oh, it's on your end. I'm like, is there a car alarm going off in my neighborhood?
There's one right over there.
No, okay. I forgot that you're in a parking lot for a minute. I'm like, what the heck? It's like in the middle of the night around here. I'm like, what?
No, people can't find their cars. There's another one.
There you go.
It must be the end of the night and nobody knows where they parked.
Well, you're going home, dude. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for everyone who followed us here during the stream. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week. Discord, we need to be recharged. We need more topics. Kirk is starting to run away with this series. It's okay. We always have a good time. And of course, if you're not following Walrus Carp, or if you'd like to follow at DisLife Marc, we stay frosty over here and keep it real cool. Have a good night, man.
All right. See you, dude. I will see you all tomorrow.
Yes.
See you guys. I know we didn't do our normal. When will you see me again? It's not a normal stream. It's weird. I didn't do it yesterday because we were at Busch Gardens. It's a Thursday. It just doesn't feel right. It's not Monday. It's not Wednesday. It's just a Thursday. But I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Tomorrow we'll be back. I'm going to try to get to Epcot sometime around 5:30. Ride Cosmic Rewind. Head over to Disney Springs. Show doesn't open until 7, but I don't really know any of the openers or any of that stuff. So I am jetting out of here. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Like I'm like mentally not ready to dance right now. It's not like coming off of a Tiki Room radio. It doesn't have the same vibes as a long stream day alone or beignets. I don't know. So yeah, I'm heading home. I know everybody's in here happy that I'm leaving. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I can't believe it. Another day of Disney. Man, this is going to be 5 days in a row. I feel like a real local here. I just wish I didn't have to drive. All right, everybody. I love you. Thanks for hanging out. And everybody have a wonderful, blessed night. See yous.